If you're trying to rank number 1 on Google, but no matter what you try, nothing works, you're probably making one of these 3 mistakes. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what those mistakes are so you can fix them and finally get your business the recognition it deserves. But to start this video, there's something you need to understand about ranking on Google. To rank higher on Google, or any search engine for that matter, like ChatGPT or Bing, you need to do something called search engine optimization, otherwise known as SEO. SEO is the process of improving your website and your Google business profile in order to rank higher in search results, getting your business more visibility from potential customers. I promise it's way easier than it sounds, and if you do it right, you can generate a ton of leads for your business. I've helped over 100 local service businesses rank higher on Google and get more clients, resulting in over $4 million generated for all my clients in 2024. Now that you understand the method that we're going to use, I'm going to jump into the first mistake. Look, I get it. You're busy running your business and you don't have time to constantly change things on your website, but this is where most business owners mess up. They rush into optimizing their website and their Google profile without even truly understanding who their users are. As soon as I start working with a new client, we start a process that I like to call audience discovery. Firstly, I take a look at my client's business and figure out who the target audience is and who they're actually trying to help. I consider things like their age, their gender, their demographic, where they're from, what part of town they live in. Second, I look at their competitors in the local area and see what they're doing to rank at the top. To effectively do this competitor analysis, I look at a few main factors. Factor 1 is what keywords are they trying and currently ranking for. This way I can see what keywords are being competed for and what we should also go after. Factor 2 is how many Google reviews they're currently getting on a week-to-week or month-by-month basis, as well as their total number of Google reviews. Google reviews are important because they show Google your business is trustworthy. Lastly, I use free tools to see what their audience is actually searching for. I like to use a software called SEMrush to check the keyword search volume so I can actually see how many people are searching for every single keyword every month. I can't stress this part enough. If you don't know who's going to actually look at your website, how are you meant to optimize your website so that those people find you? And that's the thing, even if you get this part right, if you make this next mistake, nobody's going to find your website and you're not going to get any traffic. Real quick, before we move into the next mistake, if you are a business owner and you want my help getting you more high-paying clients for your business, you can actually book a free consultation with me at the first link in the description. So now that you understand what your potential customers are actually looking for and searching for, we need to optimize your website accordingly. Now, if you look online, you'll find so many gurus telling you what to do next, but this is where most people mess up. Google prioritizes websites that give the user the best experience. First, take a look at your website and update the copy in accordance to who your potential customers are. Put yourself in their perspective, look through their eyes. What sort of words and language can you use on your website to best resonate with them and give them the best possible experience on your website? Second, let's get into the actual SEO. So you're going to want to focus on one keyword per commercial page on your website. You should have already identified the target keywords or search terms in step 1 of this video. Next, include that keyword word for word in the following. First, your SEO title. Next, your meta description. Next, your image alt text. And finally, include it in the H1 header or heading. These are all really important because these are what Google look at on your website page to understand what it's about and therefore rank you for. Third, you're going to want to incorporate your keyword naturally throughout the website page. This doesn't mean spamming or stuffing keywords all over the text. Just find relevant and natural places to use the keyword and talk about it. All we want to do here is show Google that our page covers the keyword and its topics super well so they can rank us in search results. At this point, you know who you're talking to and you've already optimized your website, but if you miss this next step, nothing will work. Now, the final mistake is that people completely neglect their Google business profile. The Google business profile, otherwise known as the Google Maps profile, is that profile on Google Maps where you collect reviews from customers. If you're actually trying to get customers from Google and you're skipping this step, you might as well abandon your strategy completely and give up. So here's exactly how I optimize a Google business profile to get to the top of search results. First, I consider adding their target keyword in the business title on the profile. This gives you an instant advantage to rank for that actual keyword on Google. That being said, be careful to not just stuff keywords in your business title because Google can suspend your profile. Second, I fill the profile with geotagged images and videos of the team at work, the team itself, some of the services that you guys offer, and before and afters. Third, I add in all the business's actual services and add descriptions for each service. This allows Google to see that the business actually offers all these services, and then you can actually rank for those services. Finally, I start posting 2 times a week on the Google business profile with geotagged images or graphics of your team, the work you do, some of your services, etc. And in the text, I always include our target keyword that we're trying to target. This is easily the most important step of this process because usually people have the fundamentals of SEO locked in on their website, but most people don't actually know that the Google business profile isn't just some set and forget thing. There's actually a lot of work that can be done to it week after week to consistently appear at that top position on Google. That's why in this video right here, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your Google business profile to rank at the top and get all the phone calls in your local area.